Hello, I'm Dan Bunker from United Learning's EdTech team, and today I'm going to take a first look at the TTS Logbox. It's a new device with an inbuilt battery, which is rechargeable, and it can be used for some simple data logging tasks. Now, the unit has some inbuilt sensors for data logging, the first one of which is a sound or noise sensor, and that will measure in decibels the surrounding noise. It's got a light sensor which measures in lux, and on the rear of the unit is an inbuilt temperature sensor. You can set that to either centigrade or Fahrenheit to measure ambient temperature. You'll also see it comes with one external probe that goes into one of the external ports here, and that's useful for dipping in cups or liquids or soils to measure the temperature there. Now, the whole unit ships with a handy carry case to keep it safe, and one other sensor that's included is a pulse sensor on the back to measure your heart rate. But nevertheless, we can get logging with this device quite quickly, and we're just going to take some screenshots now of how to get up and running to do your first data logging session with the Logbox. Let's get started. Now, to get started with the TTS Logbox, I'd recommend you download the app. Now, there's an iOS app on the App Store called Logbox, and there's something similar on the Google Play Store. So once you've downloaded the app, you're ready to connect the unit and the app together via Bluetooth. So let's have a look at how we do that. I'm now ready to connect by Bluetooth the Logbox data logger to the app. So I'm going to have a look at what it looks like on the Logbox. I've turned the Logbox on. I'm going to select item 2, the Bluetooth option on the menu, and then I'm going to choose monitor from the Bluetooth menu. That's item 2. And when I select that, it'll start sending the Bluetooth signal out. That's when I can open up the app and check the connection. You can see at the moment the Bluetooth icon has a little red cross next to it. So I know it's not connected, but if I now click on the connect option, it'll join with Logbox 2, which is the name of this particular Logbox. So once that Bluetooth service is established and connected, my screen will turn to monitor and it will be collecting data. And what I can see on the app are all the various dials that will be updating in real time as it displays the real-time data that's being collected by the Logbox. Now, you might want to collect data without actually monitoring the current data. So on the main menu, we can go for option 1, collect data, and then the unit itself will display the current status of the various sensors that you have on the unit. So in this case, it's sound, light, temp, and in this case, pulse. I am getting some strange readings or non-readings from pulse, so I'm ignoring that one for the time being. Now, this display is also available to toggle by clicking the main blue button, and it will show that same data in kind of a graphical format. So as well as numerical format, you can get a bar just to show how noisy or light it is. Now, once you've collected that data, you want to review it and analyze the data, of course, from your data collection session. So what we need to do is on the Bluetooth menu, we'll do a file transfer. So we've collected some data, it's stored it on the unit. We now need to transfer that data back to our iPad or whatever device we're using to connect to the data logger. When I click on the file transfer, it will show me bin files of all the data that's on the unit. and you can look through and find the date of the particular set of data that you've just collected, and then you can click on the table item to display that back on the app. So the first thing it will do before it displays on the app is it'll transfer it via Bluetooth from the data logging unit to the app. In this case, I was using an iPad. And then on the iPad, I can see a tabular form of all the data I've collected. And that also gives you the opportunity to export this in a different file format. So it'll allow you to export in a CSV file, and you can then use Excel or some other spreadsheet type software to do some further analysis of your data logging data. In this case, I've chosen just to upload it to a OneDrive area, and it'll be in CSV format. So there we have just a very quick overview to get started with your TTS Logbox data logger. Some of the advantages of it are the range of inbuilt sensors you have, such as temperature, the external temperature probe, noise, light, and so on. So that gives you plenty of opportunity to deliver the Key Stage 2 computing curriculum and enrich your science activities. It ships in a nice box, and it could be a very useful device for Key Stage 2 computing.